the sprint, it's lights out and away we go. And I think Verstappen got a better start than Lewis Hamilton, and he's already ahead. Valtteri Bottas is trying to pressure his teammate as well, but Verstappen into turn one, ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Then comes Bottas, and then comes Leclerc, and then we've got three, Perez and the two McLarens going in the village together. Almost contact there between Daniel Ricciardo and Sergio Perez, and at the back there's a spinner, and I think it's Nikita Mazepin.
For the third time this year, Max Verstappen has out-dragged Hamilton down to the first corner. Now he's trying to break the slipstream into Brooklands corner. Hamilton will not get around the outside there because it's too tight. The corner tightens on you. Luffield, a long right-hand corner into Woodcote and the old pit straight.
And down towards Copse we're going to head now on this old pit straight. Can Hamilton try and get back ahead of Max Verstappen? And he's trying to get a slipstream as well. Hamilton's going to try and dance around the outside. Verstappen stays ahead. British crowd roaring their approval for this duel on the first lap of 17. We can see the start here, and those brakes, they're on fire as the lights go out. Look at the flames on the left-hand side. Look at how Max Verstappen got away.
Yeah, because he put so much temperature in the brakes to give himself front tyre pressure as well, and temperature.
This is the incident between George Russell and Carlos Sainz. Look up from the McLaren, and Russell just tapping the Ferrari as it then headed off towards the barriers. This is Nikita Mazepin. Oh, tangled with his teammate Mick Schumacher, and that's what sent him into a spin. As the corners go right and left and right and left, he just loses the ground.
Perez is round.
Perez is
That's
spinning.
going in the wall.
Sergio Perez off, and off in a big way. Damage to the front wing. He's managed to keep going. Can he limp back to the pits here? Oh, this is horrendous for Sergio Perez.
Well, that's the jeopardy we talked about in this sprint, and the last thing that Perez or Red Bull needed in the turbulent air following two other cars.
Lando Norris is ahead of Fernando Alonso. We saw him closing and he managed to make the move. So he is now up to fifth, so making one place from his initial grid spot in this sprint on the Saturday afternoon.
It started like a race. It certainly carried on like a race for the first few corners, and then they'll wave a funny little black and white flag and it'll be the end of it. And that is a lovely move from Daniel Ricciardo. The double switchback there, and now he can scamper off down the road. He might have to do a little bit of an Alonso weave down there, but of course he's got the DRS.
He's got the DRS, Alonso's got the slipstream. Who's going to come out on top? As into Brooklands we go. Ricciardo had the inside line, that certainly helped him there. Fernando Alonso trying to dance around the outside at Luffield, will switch back and try and move himself, I'm sure, as down the old pit straight we go, and towards Copse, where Fernando Alonso's had some brilliant battles over the years, and he's going to try another one in 2021, and Daniel Ricciardo just keeps ahead of Fernando Alonso. The qualifying sprint on this Saturday goes to Max Verstappen for the fourth race in a row in 2021. Verstappen's going to be on pole. He sprints home to take the sprint on this Saturday. Red Bull with the victory and 3 championship points for the championship leader. Hamilton second, Bottas comes home third. Charles Leclerc for the fourth race this season will start fourth on the grid, and Lando Norris will come home to take fifth. Meanwhile, George Russell still ahead then of Esteban Ocon, Carlos Sainz still ahead of Pierre Gasly. It's Alonso from 11th on this grid to 7th on the grid for the Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel will start 8th ahead of Russell, and then Ocon, Sainz, and then Gasly. Kimi Räikkönen making up places to start 13th for the Grand Prix ahead of Stroll and Giovinazzi, Tsunoda, Latifi, Schumacher, Mazepin and Perez with a DNF to his name.